was murdered because of us.
There is only one choice. Nobody is ever gonna know.
I'll know. You're calling me a racist. You said it, not me.
Accused, all new Tuesday at 9 on Fox.
This election season, turn to Fox 5 for in-depth analysis and complete breakdowns of how the candidates' policies could impact you. Watch the news from Fox 5 or stream it live on Fox Local. Today's programming brought to you by Raymore and Flanagan. Thousands of items in stock and delivered in 3 days or less.
This will be pitch number 7. The count is still 1-2. Castillo, Soto, a high fly ball to center. Thomas backing up. Thomas at the track. And Juan Soto! A 3-run home run! Soto magic in Game 5! Who else should end this game than that man right there? Juan Soto puts it away, and the New York Yankees have won the American League pennant.
Juan a moment. See what I did there? As Juan Soto was the key to a pennant last night in Cleveland as the New York Yankees beat the Guardians 5-2, thanks to Soto's go-ahead 3-run homer to win the ALCS 4-1. The Yankees players and their fans, they're still basking in the joy of watching their beloved Bronx Bombers advance to their 41st World Series appearance, looking to win a record 28th World Series championship for this Yankees franchise. Well, here are the Yankees as they celebrated last night with a little dance party and just letting that champagne flow.
You know, it took all of us, and it's going to take all of us to continue going forward. So, yeah, it's awesome.
It's just great. This is a great feeling. I mean, we've been doing this since day one. That's another goal that we get, and we're going all the way.
Joining us now, if you're a Yankees fan, you read his articles and watch his video reports every day. Brian Hoke, Yankee senior writer for MLB.com, also the author of 62 about Aaron Judge's historic home run record. Brian, welcome back to Sports Extra. What time did you get to bed after the game, after all that celebration last night, or really this morning, I guess?
That was a late night at the office, but that's the best kind of late night, right? I think I walked out of Progressive Field around 3:45 and had to get on a flight early this morning back to New York. And, hey, you know, that's the postseason. And there's a lot of other people who are sitting at home right now. Certainly a lot of other teams are sitting at home. And so definitely glad to do it.
Well, Brian, you have covered this Yankees team since 2007, and you were able to cover the 2009 World Series. But since then, what has every single year been like for you when the season would end as the Yankees would fall short of a World Series appearance for the last 15 years?
What I've realized is we didn't fully appreciate 2009 in real time when it was happening because they had this beautiful new ballpark. They went out and they got CC Sabathia and Mark Teixeira and A.J. Burnett and Nick Swisher was there. And you still have the core four of Derek Jeter and Mariano Rivera and Andy Pettitte and Jorge Posada. You had this great team there. And of course they went and won the World Series. That was what they were supposed to do. And you just kind of figured, all right, they're going to win again next year or the year after that or 2012. And then you look up here now and it's been 15 years. And that's one thing that struck me in the clubhouse last night as I'm watching Aaron Judge and Juan Soto and these guys pop champagne and spray beer everywhere. None of these guys were around in 09. Everything has completely changed.
And Brian, we are watching now the video that you took and you posted on your Instagram. How can you put into words as you stood there on the field and watched that game and the comeback, how Juan Soto cemented himself into Yankees lore with that go-ahead 3-run homer?
They were screaming, re-sign Soto when Hal Steinbrenner went up and got the trophy there. And I think that there's some people in the clubhouse, too, who are saying re-sign Soto. And so that, you know, Jazz Chisholm was one of them. He said, hey, $700 million, start the bidding there, final offer. And so I don't think that's a binding agreement. I don't think that's a contract, but there is going to be one coming. First things first, though, the Yankees need to take care of business here in the World Series.
Brian, Giancarlo Stanton, he had those 4 home runs throughout the ALCS, was so deserving of that MVP. But he was so laser focused in the post-game interviews about this is not the trophy he necessarily wants. What has this series been for him as far as